Hi, I'm Willie Marshall with the Longview Water Utilities, and we'd like to get you to join in with us as we celebrate National Drinking Water Week, May the 4th through the 10th. We'll be joining cities throughout the nation who will be celebrating the importance of having clean, fresh drinking water. Would you like to know how we get fresh, clean drinking water from the source all the way to the tap? Watch our next video.
Seconds left. The game is tied. Harmon drives to the hoop. She shoots and she scores. Yeah!
Alex, time to study.
Okay. Let's see. I'll start with science. Prepare a report on drinking water. Explain where water comes from. It comes from the faucet. Everyone knows that. Describe how water is treated. It's just water. It doesn't care how it's treated. Explain what a treatment plant is. A treatment plant? What's that? A flower or a shrub or something? Who cares about water anyway? Okay. Drinking water and search. Wow, look at all this stuff. Water treatment, water conservation, the waterworks, how drinking water gets to your faucet. This might help. Source to tap, water conservation, the water wizard. What's this?
Hello, and welcome to the Waterworks. I am the Water Wizard.
The water wizard?
The Water Wizard. I put the O in H2O.
So, if you're some great wizard, where's your sorcerer's hat?
Well, this is the Waterworks, and safety does come first. Now, how can I help you?
Well, I have to do this report on... Wait, you can't hear me?
Well, of course I can. I'm a wizard. Kids.
Okay, I'm doing a report on drinking water. You know, where it comes from and how it gets to our homes.
Well, you've surfed to the right place. You're just a click away from the source to the tap.
Yeah, this is what I need. Water sources.
That's where our water comes from.
Water treatment.
That's how our water becomes clean and safe.
Water quality.
That's how water is tested.
And water distribution.
That explains how water gets to your home.
Okay, Water Wizard, where do we start?
Well, I say we start at the source.
All right. Water sources. Groundwater, surface water. Let's start with groundwater.
Groundwater is just what it sounds like. It's water under the surface of the earth. Rain and snow seep down through the soil into an aquifer, which is a large water source under the ground. The Waterworks pumps the water from the aquifer to the surface through wells.
Okay, let's check out surface water.
You see surface water all the time. It's all the water on the surface of the earth.
Like oceans and lakes and rivers.
Exactly. Rain and melting snow runs over the ground into lakes and rivers and streams. That's called surface runoff, which becomes surface water.
So that surface water and the groundwater is the water we drink, right?
Well, yes and no. The source water is also called raw water, and that means it hasn't been treated and it usually contains contaminants. They're substances that make the water impure and unsafe. They have to be removed before we can drink the water.
So that's why water treatment is next on the source to tap page.
Right. Water treatment is the process of cleaning water, and that happens here at the water treatment plant. Now, all source waters are different, so all treatment plants are different. Some source water needs very little treatment. Other raw water needs a lot of cleaning. Contact your water utility and find out how your water is treated. In the meantime, click on Water Treatment, and we'll look at some of the processes that make our water safe.
Whoa, look at this. I can't even pronounce this stuff. Something.
Coagulation. Here, the chemical aluminum sulfate, or alum, is mixed into the raw water. The alum causes tiny particles of dirt to stick together, or coagulate. These bigger particles are easier to remove from the water.
Okay, next is Flocculation. What's that?
During flocculation, the water is mixed slowly, and the tiny particles stick together and form larger particles called floc. That's the fluffy-looking stuff you see here.
The next treatment step is sedimentation.
The water flows into big containers called sedimentation basins. Then gravity takes over. The floc is heavier than water, so it settles to the bottom. The water flows out of the basin, leaving the floc behind.
On to step number 4, filtration.
Yeah, this is my favorite part. Look here, nothing's happening, right? Well, guess again. This is a huge water filter. The water is moving slowly down through the filter, and the particles are getting caught. Here's what the inside of a filter looks like. It's layers of sand and gravel. That's what removes almost all of the contaminants from the water.
So the bad stuff is out, the good stuff is still in, and we can drink the water, right?
Well, not just yet. There's one more important treatment process.
Here it is, disinfection. It sounds like what I use when I have a cut or a scrape.
It's similar. You use a disinfectant to kill germs, right? Well, so does the waterworks. Chlorine is a strong disinfectant. So is ozone, which is made in these big kettles. Disinfectants are added to the water to kill germs and make the water safe to drink. So now the water is treated, and it's called finished water.
Finally, finished water. That means we're finished, right?
Well, we're done treating the water, but the waterworks does a lot of other things to make sure your water is safe and clean. Take a look at the water quality page, and you'll see what I mean.
Monitoring, testing, research. Cool. This is about experiments and test tubes. Monitoring first, right?
Right. You know, the chemicals in the filters don't treat water by themselves. There are certified operators who monitor the treatment process. They use computers and other high-tech instruments to make sure our water is clean and safe.
Okay, next is testing. Who does that?
Usually the water is tested by chemists in water quality laboratories like this one. The waterworks runs thousands of tests every year. The raw water is tested, so is the water as it goes through the treatment plant, and the finished water is tested too.
I didn't know there were so many tests. Let's check out research. What's that about?
It's about the future. The waterworks is always looking for better ways to treat the water. So the people here in the lab perform experiments and do research. They're always trying to find ways to make our water safer.
Okay, that's it for water quality. The only thing left is water distribution.
Right. After the water is treated and tested, it's delivered to homes and businesses through the distribution system, which is a network of pipes, valves, and storage facilities.
Okay, let's see what these pumps do.
These pumps move the water out of the treatment plant into the distribution system. Some waterworks also have pumping stations at other locations that help move the water to people's homes and to businesses.
Next stop, storage tanks.
Water storage tanks are sometimes underground, but often they look like these water towers. These elevated tanks store a lot of water, and they provide a lot of water pressure. Gravity forces the water down out of the tower and out to homes and businesses.
Through the pipes, under the streets, right?
Through miles and miles of pipes. We usually don't think about all the pipes and valves underground, but they're pretty important. The waterworks maintains them so you have water whenever you need it.
Which brings us to drinking water.
Clean, safe drinking water at your fingertips every minute of every day. And each drop has come a long way on its journey from the source to the tap.
Hey, that's a good title for my report. From the source to the tap.
Yeah, that'll work. Listen, good luck with your report. And when you're done with your homework, work on that jump shot a little, okay?
Sure. And thanks, Water Wizard. All right. It starts as untreated source water. But the waterworks turns that raw water into safe, clean drinking water. Here's how that water goes from the source to the tap.
Our theme for this year's Drinking Water Week is, what do you know about H2O? So we hope that this video gave you a lot of things to think about and maybe some things you didn't know about our H2O here in Longview. If you have any questions, however, check our website or give us a call at the Water Utilities office. Oh, and by the way, drop by the booth at Alley Fest, downtown Longview on the 10th. That Saturday, we'll be there. See you.